Hello, everyone, and welcome to Guildmaster Gaming. This time around, we are doing some first impressions. This one is for Ter'Ra'Mentia, tabletop role-playing game. This was recently given to me by one of the developers, and I had a chance to talk to him about it. I'm going to give you a little bit of the information in the first impression along with that. The back reads, Epic adventures await. Welcome to the fantastical world of Ter'Ra'Mentia. The once protected lands of this world are being disrupted by a demonic invasion. Draconum have sacked part of Sunflow City, and Winter Sorex raid from the south. Meanwhile, a plot to weaken its defenses by dismantling the five magical tenets holding the realm together boils behind the scenes. The ancient dragons, led by the archdragon Valaxar, are all but extinct. This world needs heroes. Now, this is from Koldfire role-playing games, and what you can kind of see some of the art there. It's well, we got a lot of try to get it to a point where you can see some of the different aspects. And the one of the people that developed this has put together this, and he's done doing maps. And when I talked to him about his game, what he was telling me is it's a little bit different because instead of focusing on the mechanics, which a lot of people kind of start with, he wanted to first develop a world and kind of go with the setting of what the setting should do and how that would fit in with everybody in the game. So it is a level-based RPG. Uh, there's another picture of the map here in the back that's a little bit bigger of the world. And the character sheet is quite involved. It's got 3 pages to it. Uh, so it has all sorts of different aspects. And what he did differently in the mechanics, instead of having people go all sorts of where, like in our more popular Dungeons and Dragons, where you have one class and then you can multi-class and you can be doing different things. This is designed, there's a number of different races, a number of different classes, but once you sign into a class, it kind of goes back to advanced Dungeons and Dragons originally, and that is you don't multi-class. You take one class and you take it on through. But what they've done, he was telling me, is for each one of them, there's a lot of information about how to take that class in different directions. So you could be like a winter druid, but there's different aspects of what you can do with it. Or, the wizards, the fighters, their styles. So it's taken some of the elements that people have become accustomed to and kind of put it into this. I think it has an interesting way because with that in mind, from some of the games I've seen, it takes away some of that decision-making process of how to advance a character and what feats, what skills, what's all the different aspects that when you get into the more complex game systems, the more crunchy ones like advanced D&D or modern D&D or GURPS and some of these others, will will all of a sudden drawing blank on names, so I won't say it. But all these others, it takes away some of those aspects. So it's just, okay, you're going up this, what fits within your class? It allows you to focus in on your character. Now, one thing about this was kind of an early edition of the game. And I do know they're working on a new one. And the reason why they wanted to get it out into market, and by doing so, there's only a little bit of art in here. If people know you can generate art, but a lot of people are trying to stick with the idea that, using actual artists and having people being able to share their talents. And that's what they were doing. So most of this book has no pictures. And by doing that, it does two things. And the biggest one being is it keeps the price down of printing, which makes it a cheaper book to purchase. Now, when I first ran into Ter'Ra'Mentia and the people designing it was at SaltCon, and I believe they're going to be again there because there's a lot of games being played at SaltCon. So if you want to give it a try, that's one to kind of look for, and you can probably find it at SaltCon and maybe some other game conventions where they're going to be doing it, doing more role playing, kind of introductory roles. I also know that he is doing a online thing where you can sponsor him. Boy, my brain is going blank this morning on the different names. You can sponsor him with a monthly fee, and you get more material that comes out for the game as he's developing maps, characters, adventures, all sorts of things that fit into the thing. One thing that's really fun about this, from just looking at it quickly and talking to him, is the idea of the setting. It's kind of where some of the big setting things of previous games, Forgotten Realms and everything came from, where it's not so much the mechanics of the game, but looking and developing the setting first and then building the mechanics to fit the setting. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to have some fun introducing this to my group. Then we'll do a full-on review, maybe some character generations we'll put up, and we'll share that back out later. So thank you for joining me. If you like this, please like it. Please share it with people you think might be of interested in it, and also allow it to go forward and help me to do more things with these games and the other aspects that you've been seeing here on Guildmaster Gaming. Subscribe, and that gives us a little bit more strength in being able to do more things. Until next time, enjoy and happy gaming.